In my last video in the sale, I told you exactly what I was buying, and this set wasn't on my list. I changed my mind. I watched Rumble in the Bronx right after that video went up, and a few days later, I went back and grabbed it. Jackie Chan's Breakout Hits, 10 discs, 6 films, $220 list price, but Barnes & Noble had this for 50% off at just $110. So $80 less than even you can buy it from Arrow themselves right now. And it's the best value in this entire sale, and it's already sold out at my store, but it's still on the website. And there's a timing thing that you need to know about. I also found an Arrow Deluxe limited edition box set that's been out of print for years sitting on a shelf at my store. And I'll get to that, because the theme today is the good stuff vanishing. Ju-On came out this morning, already sold out at Arrow. Hellraiser box is gone, no restock. And of Arrow's 21 live pre-orders, only 3 qualify for 50% off. Let me show you which 3. So basically everything ordered or shipped before August 30th is gonna be 50% off at Barnes & Noble. And after that, it's all gonna be full price. So we still have 3 qualifying pre-orders left to go this month. That is gonna be Troy in 4K that comes out next Tuesday. And then the Tuesday after that, we have Identity, which comes out in 4K as well. And then finally, on that same day, we have Shogun's Ninja. And those are just 3 out of Arrow's 21 releases coming up that they've announced that you're gonna be able to get at this half-price sale for now. What doesn't qualify is something I'm really excited for, and that is the recently announced Video Vengeance box set. So this is the Enter the Video Store Part 2. I do have the first box set of this one, and that one ships out October 26th at the MSRP of $99.99 at Barnes & Noble. Arrow actually has it for $70, and right now on Amazon, you can actually pick that up for pre-order at even less than that, at under $65. So that's what I did. That's what I recommend doing. I'm gonna have a link for that in the description below if you wanna check it out. And honestly, this time around, the real pressure is not the date. It's more of the stock that you're gonna find in your local Barnes & Noble and even online. It's been very slim pickings this year when it comes to this Barnes & Noble Arrow video sale, and I'll get to that a little bit more later. One thing to remember is it does not stack with the premium member discount at Barnes & Noble, which is the extra 10%. And don't forget that if you're not a premium member, you do have to spend over $60 to get free shipping. Otherwise, if you are, it's only $15, so one disc will really cover you there. So let's talk about this first pickup. My store sold out of this within days of me grabbing it, but it's still on barnesandnoble.com. It just doesn't ship until the 17th, which is fine because the 17th is still inside the sale. So if you order today, you can lock in that $110 price. What I would not do is wait for stores to restock. Probably after the 17th, it's already sold out once, and the sale dies on the 30th. So this is what I meant by shipping dates. It's not in store, it's not even shipping yet, but it's still half off. So just make sure to get that order in while it is still half price. And let's talk a little bit about what you get included with this box set. So first of all, you get 6 films. There's Drunken Master 2, Rumble in the Bronx, Thunderbolt, Police Story 4, First Strike, Mr. Nice Guy, and Who Am I? So his crossover run, the 6th that made him a household name in the West right before Rush Hour, is in here. So this is actually 10 different discs of new 4Ks from the original negatives in Dolby Vision. And Drunken Master 2 actually has 3 different cuts on it. The Hong Kong edition, the International edition, and the American Legend of Drunken Master. There's tons of new commentaries on here. There's a Breakout 6-part featurette series on here as well. Along with, in the box, you do get a let's see if we can see this here, 160-page book with the Jackie Chan interview. So that's pretty cool here. If you want to flip through here, you can take a look. And then also, this has a poster included. Go ahead and open this one up. It's a Rumble in the Bronx poster there. And Drunken Master 2 poster here, pretty cool. And then you actually get a ton of art cards. So in this box here, you will get 24 lobby cards. And I got the standard limited edition from Barnes & Noble, but they do have an Arrow store exclusive, which has different cover art on it, like they normally do. But these are some pretty cool cards. I won't flip through all of them, but you get the idea. Just shows you some of the art from the movie, and the back displays what film it's from. Pretty awesome. So again, this whole set is on sale right now for $110. My verdict on this one is to buy it. It's the best value in the sale right now by far. You get so many movies, so many special cuts. I know that The Rumble in the Bronx has a couple cuts on here too. It has the Hong Kong version and the international version, which I don't know if the Hong Kong version has been accessible, at least in the US for a while, if at all, on physical format. So again, I highly recommend this box set. Definitely the greatest value. I watched Rumble in the Bronx again on this, and then I started Drunken Master 2, and the quality is absolutely insane. I would say this is definitely one to add to the collection if you're at all interested or enjoy any of Jackie Chan's work. Definitely check this one out. Next up we have Ju-On the Grudge, and this one is available at Barnes & Noble for $24.99. Amazon has it for $30 and Arrow has it for $35. But they're sold out already on the Arrow website, and when I went to go pick this up, we only had one copy left in stock at my store. So I would get this order in online. If it does run out at Barnes & Noble, go ahead and pick it up on Amazon. You could use the link I have in the description below. I earn a couple of bucks through the affiliate link, but it helps me out, and I really appreciate that. But that's only if Barnes & Noble doesn't have it. So some of the things that you get included in here are going to be a 4K from the original camera negative, Dolby Vision, DTS Master Audio 5.1, and a stereo English dub as well. So here's the disc art. Of course, we have the reversible cover, so that's the original cover art in there. And like I said, I just picked this one up today, so I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I'm really looking forward to the commentary by Sam Raimi on here. I guess he's a big fan of Shimizu, and he brought him to Hollywood for both remakes. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say on this commentary. Of course, you get a nice little booklet in here as well. There's some deleted scenes in here, along with the behind the scenes 1 hour documentary, Ju-On True Stories. So that's really exciting for me to check out, as I am a fan of this and the American remake. I like both of them. So my verdict on this one is definitely to buy it and to pick this one up while it's still on sale. I know it's brand new. If you have trouble finding it, like I said, you can grab it on Amazon, at least for now. So try and get it at your Barnes & Noble as soon as possible, and if not, go to Amazon, because Arrow's already sold out of this edition. So make sure to pick it up while you can. So probably the most interesting pickup of this haul is going to be Mill of the Stone Woman. This is a 1960 Italian horror. In fact, it was actually the first Italian horror shot in color. It has 2 discs on here, limited edition, Italian and international, and US and French cuts as well. It is a 2K scan from the original 35mm camera negative. It is a Blu-ray, not a 4K, and this is out of print. This has been out of print for years at Arrow, and it is so rare to find, especially a limited edition chunky box set like this on the shelf anywhere with it being out of print for its normal price. And to get 50% off on top of it, I could not pass this one up. I did watch it. It reminded me quite a bit of like House of Wax or something with that Vincent Price vibe, but it's Italian, and it's the same year that Black Sunday came out. So if you like those early 60s Gothics, that's exactly what this movie is. And I can't believe this was, you know, just sitting on the shelf and it's been out of print for years. So definitely go check out your store. Let me know in the comments what you find at your store that might be interesting like this. I'd really love to check it out and hear about it. But definitely let me know, because I did check this one out, and this is a fantastic transfer. I wish it was in 4K. But Blu-ray, I'll take it. Okay, the next thing I ordered was actually Hellraiser, the Quartet of Torment. Now, I haven't seen any of these films yet, but I am a Halloween Horror Nights aficionado, and I like to go to the event. And this year, one of the houses is Hellraiser, so I did want to kind of check it out before I walked through the houses. And I will say that this was sold out at my Barnes & Noble as well as online, and it didn't look like the stock was going to come back in anytime soon. So I shopped around. I found another boutique store that sold boutique labels, and I went ahead and ordered it from there. I don't have it yet, but when it comes in, I'll do another video on that. It's all 4 films, region-free. It has 2 slip cases. It has the Pinhead Standard Edition and the Chatterer Arrow Exclusive. I went ahead and picked up the Chatterer Arrow Exclusive, which is still available on their website, but the Pinhead Edition is not. You know, when it shows up, I'll do a full unboxing, but like I said, I did want to get that one ordered, at least while the prices were a little lower for that. I believe I picked it up for $50 or $60, but I think it'll be worth it to be able to watch these films before experiencing the house, for my case in particular. Next up, I picked up the Nightwatch Collection, and this was $40 list price, $28 on Arrow directly, and $20 at Barnes & Noble. And Ole Bornthal directed the 94 Danish original and the 97 English remake starring Ewan McGregor. So it's the same director, the same story, made twice, and you could get the whole thing across 2 boutique labels. So this came in the other day, and it's the Vinegar Syndrome release of the remake, so the one with Ewan McGregor. So I wanted to save a proper look and comparison for an upcoming video I'm going to release later this week. So subscribe if you want to see that. But basically you have the 94 original here in this collection, along with Demons Are Forever. This was made 30 years later in 2023. So these are both 1080p lossless stereo, DTS, master audio at 5.1, and these are both in Danish in standard Blu-ray with some interviews, a making of video essays on here, and of course it has reversible sleeve, poster, fold out, and booklet inside. So we got both of these in here. Definitely recommend picking this one up as well. I've heard the Danish original is better than the remake, even though they're basically the same thing. So I'm excited to watch this first, and then I'm gonna watch the Vinegar Syndrome edition with Ewan McGregor that came in second. And it kind of ties in with the Ewan McGregor movie I watched last night in theaters, which was The End of Oak Street. So if you want to see my review for that, it'll be on my second channel, Mike's Movie Reviews. The two other films I'm going to be picking up during this sale are going to be Troy and Identity, both in 4K. These are new 4K restorations of both the theatrical and the director's cuts of each, and it's the first time it's on 4K UHD. So this comes out next week for Troy and the week after for Identity, so I'll be sure to have that in an upcoming video as well. But I do recommend buying both of those, especially during the sale, if either of those films intrigues you. And the two other films I'm not going to be picking up this sale are going to be Shogun's Ninja. That one's a Blu-ray only release in a slate full of 4Ks, so it's mainly meant for people that are into Japanese action, I would say, or Sonny Chiba era type collectors. That's just not my thing usually, so I'm gonna pass on that one. And then also The People vs. Larry Flint, that actually came out last week. It's a new 4K from the 35mm negative along with Dolby Vision. So it's a great disc, a good film transfer, but it's not one that I want to add to my collection, so I will not be picking that one up. So one thing I've noticed this round is stock is thinner than past Arrow sales. My read is demand is outrunning what these labels are capable of printing right now. Physical media is growing, boutique labels are hotter than they've been in years. Ju-On Gone being day one, and Hellraiser gone with no restock. The Jackie Chan sold out at my store within days. Those aren't just flukes. In fact, the staff at my store told me that the Criterion sale this year was bigger than it has ever been in the past. So that being said, your mileage may vary with finding these titles. Definitely check your store first, look for the best price there, and then that's where I found the out-of-print one actually. And if they don't have it, Amazon usually drops their prices when Barnes & Noble runs sales like this. Not a guarantee, but it's worth checking before the 30th as well. And the links are in the description if you want them, and they do help me out. So if that breakdown helps save you money and learn a little bit more about these releases, a like on this video really helps me reach other collectors, and I would be very appreciated. That's the only thing I ask. If you do enjoy this content, definitely like the video. Also coming up later this week, I have everything outside of this sale that I purchased. So things from Vinegar Syndrome, including their Nightwatch, plus Lionsgate Limited, some other steelbooks, and the Arrow sale runs through August 30th. But as you've seen today, the good stuff is going well before then. I'll be back right before it closes with a last call video, what's still in stock, what's sold out, what I grab with whatever's left. So subscribe and you'll catch both.